share the map and just do a quick recap. I can't be bothered reading the whole message of the day stuff. If you want to take a minute and read it over, that's cool too. Basically, you guys are going to. See here. You guys are going to Lavinia's hut at the behest of Barak the Smith to recover a potentially dangerous item that he described as a sealed metal box. He didn't really know what was in it, but he knew that Lavinia feared it, and she came to him for help sealing it up. And he doesn't want it to fall into the wrong hands, because apparently opening it is bad news. So on the way, you were stalked by the eidolon of a gnoll summoner. And the gnoll looked like he was the master of the pack that had initially attacked you guys when you were traveling in Edensor's caravan. So you beat them off. Managed to slay the summoner.
Got paid good money for it, too.
That's right. You guys made out like bandits. But yeah, the fight was not without its dangers. Got a little...
Yeah.
And you managed to make your way to a roadside rest stop, quarter of a mile or so inside the Berghoff Wood. The Berghoff map, if you check that out, it's the area with P is the party, and where you're heading to is denoted on there with an X. You guys need that map, I can reshare it. It's the general campaign map, though. Should probably have chucked it in one of your slots. If not, I'll share it again for you. The roadside campsite map, I will reshare again.
Yeah, I gotta say that the map looks super cool, and the lighting was working really well. Just the dark vision actually being black and white when the light goes away is really cool.
Oh, yeah, it's a neat feature. I really like how they've done the maps, done the lighting and the walls and all that stuff. The more I get used to it, it's definitely a feature instead of a headache.
Yeah.
You guys have settled down into your. You guys are pretty tired. It was a long haul through the rain. It was tough going, and then there's a pretty testy fight, not a couple hours ago. So you set up the tent. You guys can put your minis wherever you want to be. There's you managed to get a fire going outside. It's not raining anymore. It's just kind of like kind of misty in the air as the night cools. Denver is he's in pretty good shape, so he didn't get too badly hurt in the fight, and he's not too taxed from it, and he's able to stay up most of the night and keep watch. So he settled himself down on a rock, a rather sizable rock, and the tent is set up right beside it. Old Bill's near the side of the tent, and as everything's kind of quiet and calm, Denver hears sounds of footsteps in the forest to the north. At the limit of his vision, he sees 6 or 5 approaching orcs.
We have orcs.
I remember now.
We seem to have some companions coming of the orcish variety. Wake up, everybody!
All right, so you give the maybe give the tent a rattle or something like that.
Yeah, give the tent a shake and say, "Wake up, everybody!" and call out to the orcs. Hill there.
Okay, so everybody can give me a perception check at -5.
-5.
Mia wakes up.
I'm not gonna wake up.
Nope. Salt wakes up.
Saul wakes up with fear. Okay, mate. I
Yeah,
might wake up then.
you're just looking for a 0. But you tied it, so you wake up.
You
Okay.
just need a 0.
Just need a 0 to wake up. You guys are all technically prone right now. I'd put prone on all of you, but you'll be up before anything happens. So
Not Olivia. Olivia was outside with Denver.
yep. So Livia's probably awake.
Yeah, she's awake.
Yeah.
She's a
All right.
nocturnal creature, really.
So Denver, you call out to the orcs?
Yeah, I do. Call it to others. Hill there. Welcome to our camp.
In common?
In common, I believe, is going to be my choice. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think they speak any celestial or any elemental languages, so in common.
Yeah. Because it looked as though they were creeping up on the camp. They hadn't made a mad rush or anything like that.
All right. Well, I will again hail out to them anyway because I want them to know they've been seen.
Okay. And that alerts
I
them.
will delay until after the first orc goes.
Okay. So I'll let you go right now because they, as soon as you call out to them, they start rushing.
Okay. Well, in that case, we will do we will go into.
They've got some cover. While they're in the woods, they're at just soft cover.
Stands, and I will do a distance scale on. Let's see. We'll go from the farthest one away. How far away is he? He is 105 feet. Excellent.
And it's at just at -2 to hit.
-2 modifier and attack. Swing and miss.
Okay, so the arrow clips into the trees. Old Salt, stirred from his dreams. Yep, you can wear that while you're sleeping. I don't think that's an issue for any of you. Yeah, you can use multiple move actions.
You can replace the standard, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can still take a 5-foot step, I think.
I'm going to assume that the front door of the tent would be on the eastern side.
Or it's a campfire, yeah.
Facing the fire, yeah. Oh, that's you. Okay, I was looking at Tamia. Okay, yes. So you step out of the tent. You can hear guttural. What language do you speak? Okay, you can hear guttural voices in the forest just to the north. Sounds like they're coming pretty close to the tree line, and they're like, "Damn it, they're awake! Get them! Rush them!" right. Okay.
Can you hold the tent flap open so I can see?
Okay. Yeah. Probably just a flap. I don't imagine there's too many zippers and stuff like that. 3, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You can release your bomb if you like.
Hey, would 12 hit that orc flat-footed?
These guys aren't flat-footed. I know technically,
Cool.
but yeah, they're aware of you. And
Hmm. They've already acted on the surprise round.
yeah, they have. Okay, so that's a hit. Yeah, that's just the way your thing is set up. So it's 8. Okay, he's hurt pretty badly. He's burned. He does have to. He doesn't catch fire, right? Like alchemist fire. He's okay. He's screaming in pain. He's got just a rough looking sword. It's more like a jagged hunk of thin metal. And a couple crude javelins. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Another orc emerges from the woods. Lambert.
Helps when my mic is down. He will stand up. 5-foot step. He will, at a swift action, stare at this motherfucker. So, and then he will, with his standard action, he will cast Jolt.
Hit.
Okay, and then he so. Why is it not targeting? Doing it straight onto him.
Oh, you know why? Let me
No.
get rid of that mini. And
Delete everybody.
there you go. Try that.
He is dead, but I will do it again.
No, it's okay. He's not dead.
What?
I'm not dead yet.
Stupid fucking ferocity.
Yes.
Well, then I don't want to roll the damage again. I'll just
Yeah.
No, we're good. You don't need to roll the damage again. I've got it on him.
Yeah. Well,
All
still
right.
7 damage.
Yeah, he's hurt. He's fighting through it. I'll put staggered on him, so I'll remember. All right. Anything else, Lambert?
Look. No, that's it.
All right. Olivia.
Rawr.
Ooh. Rook 3's taking a whooping. Yeah, that's him.
Well, now
dead.
he's dead.
Now he's dead.
Mouth open, snarling. Hissing.
Falls to the ground. Olivia drags him down.
So, can I see through the tent flap?
You can see in this general direction, like straight out towards the campfire.
Probably should be able to see
Can you
orc
point
number
me?
4.
Yeah, maybe number 4. Yeah. I don't know. Out there-ish. Maybe to about there.
She has dark vision, so she has
Yep.
60 feet.
Yep.
So. Oh, you're saying angle watch? Yeah, I'm dumb.
You have another entangle?
Did I rest enough to get my spells back or no?
No, not yet. It's just
Well,
this
I only used the magic fang, apparently, according to my sheet.
you used entangle during the fight with the Eidolon
With the
and
nobles.
and the summoner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you deleted the tent. Sorry about that. I just meant to take off that arrow.
Well, I don't know why only magic fang was marked off my sheet then.
You were tired.
Yeah, so I don't have anything. No Shillelagh, no entangle, no nothing.
I think you didn't use Shillelagh.
I'm pretty sure I did, because in the recap you told me I used it.
Oh, okay.
I just don't have anything. So I guess I'm gonna get up and get outside and stand by my gator
All right.
with my stick.
All right.
Because I wear a hide, I can just wear it while I sleep.
Yeah.
Right. Can't an old woman sleep in peace?
It sounded like you said no.
Old.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm secretly a knoll,
Yeah.
Lambert.
You're the one who said it, not me.
No, you're just hearing wrong. Listen, I'm Frank.
Don't slur your words when you wake up.
I just woke up! You know how cranky I am in the morning? Damn!
I don't know how cranky you are in your entire life. Damn!
You know, that's fair. But especially in the morning.
These orcs are going back and forth among themselves in a similar way.
Sure.
Bill's up a fire. You got eaten by an alligator. What do you got us? What do you got us into? That kind of stuff. So this guy emerges from the woods and chucks a
Children, we're
javelin.
supposed to be fighting the orcs, not each other.
And-
We are. It's called playful banter.
Hey, throw another javelin at my fucking gator and I'll fucking skin you! And wear U.S. boots!
Lambert. Round 2.
Okay, let's see. Let's see, who am I going to do it to? Does any one of them look healthy or like they might have a better constitution than the others?
No, they all look pretty similar. I mean,
Okay.
other than the random hit points.
That's what I was saying. Which one looked healthier or had a better constitution?
This far one looks pretty stout. The one that's farthest away.
5, okay. So, let's see. So if I go 5, 10, 15. Okay, I can get to there.
Yep.
I will do my mesmeric stare at him. If I can get it to come on. So he will be stared at mesmerically, and then I will cast Hideous Laughter on him.
All right. Is a failure. So he falls prone and starts laughing. Was it the wrong one?
Yeah, you put it on the right one. It needs to be
Put
on
on the wrong one.
5.
Oh, okay. The first one away, I meant like this guy over here. Number
I didn't see number 2. Never
number
mind. So
2. Okay.
the way my map was, he wasn't on the screen. I only saw 3.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I'll still do it to number 5.
Okay. So let's see here. Prone on 5. Done and done. Tamia.
All right. Mia's gonna hold out the Sentinel, her glove, and like, all right, Sentinel, Mama's gotta work, and she's gonna use one charge of the Sentinel to give myself a shield.
Aha, very good.
Bump my AC up to 19,
Very good.
and I'm just like, well, come on then. You want to throw down, throw down. Olivia, wait. And I'm just gonna wait. Oh, I already did it on myself, but I'll delete the
Okay, cool.
bonus.
Yeah, it's okay. No, that's
Okay.
cool.
Shit,
like it.
you got 19 AC. I only got 17.
Olivia's readying an action for anyone who gets close to Mama.
All right.
I'm just waiting for that +1 armor to come in.
Denver.
All right, we will shoot a Sting of the Rattler shot. Going white again.
Work 5 is
Laughing.
laughing.
I think he gets another will save at the end of
It's-
his turn.
At the end of his turn, yeah.
Yep. Let's see here.
Want me to just do the cast again?
Oh, it's okay. We've got it right here. He's at -3. He's got very little chance of saving.
Plus the -2 I put him on.
Yeah, he's -1 plus the -2. So. All right. So he continues to laugh and he's prone. Whatever you told him was hilarious. Orc number 2 bursts out of the forest. It's 5, 10, 15,
I told him
20.
Tamia was looking for a big, strong man.
30.
That's how he's trying to hook me up with some insult.
Let's
Well,
see.
he found it very hilarious, so I think you should be very mad at him.
So he throws a javelin in your direction.
I don't know why I'm throwing a javelin in my direction.
It misses.
It's in my direction.
Orc number 1. Right there. Let's see. 40 feet. And he charges.
All right.
You put charge on him. He's got this this nasty falchion in his hand. Both hands.
Don't crit me again, bro. Thanks. All right. Olivia's gonna
Misses.
step up and bite him then.
Clatters off the magical force conjured by the shield.
Yeah, because otherwise it would have hit me.
Old salt.
I thought you said your 18 went to 19 with that. Oh, it's +3 to it?
+4.
Oh, yeah.
+4.
It's a shield spell.
Yeah. I'm just so used to 2E shields.
All right, and Olivia steps forth and snaps and bites him too.
Yeah, she was ready.
Ooh, look at Salt getting in there. Impales him with a spear. So he's
Oh,
staggered.
you did not just friend zone me. I
Well-
swear I will beat this man to death.
FWB.
Your woman add a mind to it and it's fine. What don't you understand about that? Oh Lord.
That orc is barely standing. Let's see here. Where's staggered? While I'm in here. I don't have an effect for that. Okay. Charge.
Sure thing.
This orc charges at Lambert. 13 misses. Round 3. Denver.
Alrighty. Regular old shot. Defensive X+4.
Who's that? Orc number 2?
Yeah.
He's prone, that's why.
Okay. I didn't realize he was prone.
Well,
That's
2
the
shouldn't be
laughing
prone.
guy.
5 is prone.
No, number
2.
2 is prone. That's the guy that you were.
No, you
No, I did it to 5 because he's the one I could reach. I said,
yeah, you didn't take prone off of 2 yet.
All right, that's a hit then.
Alrighty.
oh, there he sees sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Old Salt. The arrow catches the orc, but he's undeterred.
It's still up, Salt. Kill it.
He's still up. The guy in front of you is still up. He's bleeding though. He's bleeding bad.
He's ferocious.
Your stab would have brought down a normal humanoid.
So, I'm going to 5 foot here. As a swift action, I'm going to change who I'm staring at. So, I'm going to take it to this guy. Then I'm going to use my move action to automatically intimidate him for a flat. What's my skill? 20.
19 or 20. Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
two. That'll be 2 rounds.
Okay, he's not going to survive 2 rounds.
No.
And then my last action, gotta take it off this, stare off him. I am going to cast Bane.
Right.
They all failed.
All failed. Put it on him.
Okay. I just kind of glow with the gray light, instilling dread.
All right.
Olivia, be a deer and help Lambert.
Yeah, these orcs are starting to realize they're in over their heads. Oh.
Yeah, so Olivia just takes this, just takes him to the ground and trips him.
That was just a trip attack?
Yep.
Does she have like improved trip or does she do that?
She does not have.
Doesn't draw an AOO?
Yeah, she just take him to the ground.
Okay. So he would get an AOO?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is what? Orc 4. He misses. Okay, so he's prone.
All right.
Orc 2 is... Let's see. That's the guy up at the top, right?
No, Orc 2 is the farthest east.
Farthest east. Oh, okay. Gotcha. No. He's going to charge Olivia. They're orcs. In for a penny, in for a pound.
How dare they?
Nothing. No love from these orcs.
She's just too quick.
She's too quick. Viper quick.
I'm refusing comments on their attack rolls until after we destroy them. Before I jinx myself.
Okay, so this guy is prone. So he's going to stand up and draw an AOO.
All right. Chomp.
Chomp. And he goes into the staggered condition.
Can't do shit then, can ya?
He can if he wants to lose another health.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the hit point loss. You know.
For nothing.
It's an 8. Okay.
I scared him, and I put it and Bane to -1.
Yep, and orc number 1 is still up. He lashes out at Old Salt. And misses. And he takes a point of damage. There we go. Good. Automatic.
Well, now I can't make my pun. Because you said it in Orc, and I don't speak Orc. I was going to say, you mean Orcry? I know, I can't. Lambert can't say it now. Because he didn't hear it.
This is the guy that's under the effect of the spell.
Correct.
That lasts for 3 rounds, right?
Oh shit, I don't even remember how long it lasts. Probably just 2 rounds, because we're level 2.
Level 2, so this will be the last round. He doesn't save. In fact, he got a 0. Never.
Well, he's not laughing anymore.
Not laughing anymore.
I'll take a shot at this guy again.
Ooh.
My optical processors seem to be having difficulty functioning.
No shit.
Make a DC 5 dexterity check for me, Denver. It's because it's a check, you fail on the one. So you slip off the rock. You take 3 points of non-lethal damage.
Perhaps
So-
I have something on my inner ear.
Oh, that's wrong.
Was it an old salt term after mine?
Yes.
And he missed with his attack.
Old Salt missed with his attack. Okay. All right. So that charge is gone. All right. So number 2. Believe it or not, he's got to me in a flank. His brother. And
Yeah, I know he's there.
it's a 19. He breaks through the power of the shield ever so slightly, but the force of it is jarring.
Wow. I hate when they're like this. They're easy to hit until like it comes down to the middle part, and then they just start doing heavy damage.
Okay, so, well, I'll help try to kill this one over here. Except shit, everybody's in. He's either prone or in combat. It really sucks for me.
No,
Why?
they're all they're standing, but they're also in combat. Do you have point
Oh,
blank?
1-5. No, I don't. I'm not human.
I forgot. I
Not
have to put prone on Denver as he slides off the rock, awkwardly tries to catch himself and lands it on.
Well, I'll just have to do the -4 jolt to the this one to the north of Olivia. Hope it kills it so Olivia can flank the bastard. So, here's you, jolt.
Hey, here's a good hit. Okay, 4 to Orc 4.
Anyway, he's still not dead.
No, he's teetering now.
Well, so that was just my standard action, so I will change. I will start staring evilly with my swift action at number 2.
Okay.
And then I will auto
Yeah,
scare him.
auto intimidate. Orc 1, 5. He's not quite down yet. That's a pretty good whack. He's barely standing.
Of course. I get hit once and I get knocked half my fucking health.
Orc 1 staggered. He swipes ferociously at Old Salt. Missing. Was 17 failure. Good. Just the point of damage.
And now we roll shit.
Orc 5.
Come back.
stand up from prone. And he's got to recover his falchion. Orc 4.
That's Murphy's off.
Yeah, he's just staggered and shaken.
Scared.
Staggered and scared and baned. But he's gonna slash out at Olivia.
Are you shitting me?
Ooh.
Out of crit, though.
That would have been nasty. And he takes a point of damage. I'll see if it takes him or not.
Oh wow,
Yep.
Livy's at first.
Make sure nobody's below their thresholds. We're all good. Okay, round 5. Things are starting to get a little tense. The orcs are starting to rally. There's a kill. Orc 4.
She did not like being hit like that.
Did not like it one bit.
Gonna take her 5-foot step afterwards.
I will stand from prone, so if you can take that off me, please.
Absolutely, sir.
And then I will shoot at this other guy.
Number 2. Or number 5, I believe. No?
Actually, I will shoot at number 5, yeah, because he's not in combat. So
Yeah, he's the best target. It's a clear shot, and he's standing. He's also unhurt.
let's see if we can change that. Not today.
Oh, you're having a tough night.
Denver, you might want to get your bow checked.
I think it's an inner ear issue. I fell off the rock. Did you see?
Running diagnostics.
My
Oh, you did that to 2, not number 1.
oh, what the hell's it called? My
Oh,
gyroscope.
should be able to handle that one. I'm trying to kill this one.
My gyroscope seems to be off kilter.
So number 1. Barely
You said that before. I still have no idea what that word means.
It's Greek for looking at sandwiches.
Locked
The
in
fuck
mortal
is Greek?
combat with old salt. Almost lays him low with one shot.
Max damage.
Yeah, Denver, maybe you should put the bow away and get out your sword.
It's time to do the pokey poke.
If he takes the damage. Okay, so I'll put that damage on him.
Okay. Well, he should
Lambert.
cycling who he's staring at. Gonna do number 5
Okay.
because he's the only one he could probably reliably hit. So I'm shaking back on him. I meant to stare on him and the shaking. Guess I'll auto. We'll
Yep.
scare him.
Yep. 2 rounds.
Definitely didn't put him on him. There it goes, and then I will shoot Jolt at him.
Shot. Puts him into dying. He had 2 hit points.
I'll take a 5-foot step down to get closer to Olivia.
All
This
right.
motherfucker's gonna charge.
Can't. It's full round action. He's staggered.
He's staggered.
Oh, he is staggered.
Yeah. So Orc 5 is still up. He's not staggered. He's flanked by...
You can charge as a standard, though.
Says he's dying.
Yeah. So he's staggered.
That's not the one who's flanked. It's the one that's the orc 5's up top.
Or
Oh.
Clive is the one off in the distance, and it does say he's dying.
Yeah,
Or
he is
two
dying.
the one that's-
Yeah, Orc 2's the asshole.
So all you can do is move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He moves to there. And see if he takes his damage. He does. Okay. Old Salt.
We're not that lucky!
Can you poke him before you run away? And
Okay.
they
Yeah, I gotcha.
That you roll a 1.
don't jinx it, man. I'm surprised you still have bombs. Oh.
In certain modes, in combat or preparation or standard. If on standard, it should be should show
Yeah.
up.
Standard's got everything.
Combat disappears.
Yeah,
when
you're
it says it's
yeah.
gone
So-
for all.
At the bottom of your screen, you see mode. It says combat. If you just click on that to standard. Okay. And then scroll down on your actions tab. The little magnifying glass. Click it open. Want me to roll it for you? It's a hit. Okay. Yeah, reflex saves. They both fail. So 5 and 5. Okay, one of them dies from it. Orc number 1. So that orc dies screaming on fire. Orc number 2 is... I think I moved him out of turn. I definitely did. That's all right. So orc number 2 is the guy that is staggered. I'll switch 2 and 5. I can't see the numbers.
I think you switched them in your head, though, my friend.
Yeah,
Like 2
yeah.
hasn't gone yet.
Yeah, okay. I did. All right. He takes a swipe at Olivia. As Olivia seems intent on bringing him down.
Leave my gator alone!
Ooh. And see if he takes his damage. Takes his damage. Denver.
Alrighty, I will.
2 orcs left, both staggered.
I will do my offensive roll, which will allow me to move and tumble and attack at the end of my tumble. do my tumble skill. 21 better than his.
EMD?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check though. If it's higher than that, I'd be absolutely shocked. Yeah, it's 14. You're good.
Damage, and let's see if we can get him to hit.
There's a hit. Six points.
And it should be more than that.
Okay.
Because should be doing an additional dice. Let's see. There are 2d6 damage.
Okay.
Oh, 10 points.
10 points. So that takes him to. That is orc number 5. Takes him to 20. He's dead. Comes up with his rapier and runs him through.
Slips slinging by him and just stabs right through him. I think I have reset my gyroscope.
That tumble may have done it.
He will stare.
Shut up.
Then he will jolt. This guy. So hopefully he can get his precision damage on.
That is a hit. It's a critical hit.
Well, all of 11 damage, less than some of their normal hits.
I think the precision damage you just do once. So let's take 4 off, so it's 7. Still enough to do it. That brings him down. Me's going back to bed.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna go cuddle with my wounded gator.
Yeah.
Before you do that, Lambert will quickly step in and step out to use Fire in the Blood and gain the 1 hit point he needed left to disappear.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, kick out the fire. Maybe Denver does a quick scout around for any more signs of them out in the woods. No sign. No sign of any more. They did have some rudimentary equipment. I don't know what you want to claim or.
Falchions and piss poor armor.
Falchion's piss poor armor. They had some coins. See here. Javelins.
And a sickle.
Sickle was from the Gnoll, the Gnoll wizard. Falchion should be 5, not 3. They had a gold piece between them all, and some silver and some copper.
Poor ass bastards. Like whatever we can put on Bill. Except maybe the leather. The leather's really heavy for how much it costs.
Yeah, it's probably not worth taking. We delete that off.
I don't know how much Bill can take.
It's probably not worth it. Then you got to strip them down. It takes 10 minutes or 5 minutes to get all the armor off each one of them.
I don't want to see their naked bodies. Yeah, we'll keep them on it.
Yeah.
Old Salt, you can heal 5 hit points when doing treat deadly wounds.
This ain't a hotel, and there's other people in this tent. You put it out.
I'm going to bed. I turn over and use Olivia as a pillow.
You got Olivia's damage back too. Yeah.
5 by 5.
Okay.
Tamia's trying to do her own, so she's going to bed.
All right. So the rest of the night goes by. I don't know what you guys are doing with the dead bodies or anything special or anything like that, but you wake in the morning and you're stiff and sore, and it's a little chilly. It's in the mid 50s,
Oh, my bones.
maybe low 50s, because it's still early in the morning. It doesn't look to get much warmer. It's like a misty, overcast day.
I think we should stay one more day just to. I'm basically turning all my spells into healing spells today. We need to catch back up on our health.
It would be wise to undo your wounds before traveling further.
I look at you, Olivia, and Tamia. The oldest in the groups. And the youngest.
The youngest, yeah. The oldest and the youngest.
Okay.
Watch him roll an 8 for himself.
Yep.
Shaking my head.
You guys can also do treat deadly wounds and stuff today too.
You are the only one who can drink the
Right.
entire healing potion without throwing it up a little bit. Thus, you get the full benefit of it. Yes, it's the spices that are a problem. I've seen you scratch those spices off your head into the potion.
That's why he says it's all natural.
Everyone good then?
Everyone's pretty good. It's just that you've used your resources for today.
I've used 2.
Okay. And
I get all my resources back.
yeah.
I won't have any spells either.
Okay. Up to you guys whether you want to hunker down or you want to continue. It'd probably take the better part of a day to get to the area where you'd be looking for Lavinia's hut. So I don't know if you want to move or
Maybe travel half a day and then rest. So we're at least getting there in the afternoon.
okay.
I mean, look, we kind of made it through last night. I think we'll be okay. I got 1 healing, so if anyone gets injured during the time that we're going, then I got it. But I don't got no spells, no nothing. Yeah, these potions are a resource that we need to stock up on more, so if you make more tonight, that'd be good.
You get to about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you come to the burned out ruins of the old Eaglewood Inn where you stayed before. You met the
The
bard
dragon?
Renfro. Still 5-6 hours of daylight left. I don't know if you want to continue or push on.
Well, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, but I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 5 myself. If that's all right with you guys.
That's fine.
Okay.
Ooh. Checking something out real fast. So that's not working. Or I don't have the effect on me. Don't have that effect on me. Should.
Going back. I wanted to. You guys remember in the Hobbit when they were camped out overnight and the two dwarves were trying to scare Bilbo, and it says, "Oh, there's orcs out there, dozens of them, all throat cutters." And then Thorin gets mad. And he's like, "You think this is a joke? Do you think a night raid by orcs is funny?" I couldn't find the scene. I was gonna post it on the.
Bitch, how you not a hobbit again? Oh, right.
I don't know if it was actually in the book. It probably wasn't in the book. They added a ton of stuff to drag that into a
Yeah.
trilogy.
They did not need to drag that into a trilogy. Two books would have been
No,
fine.
more
Two
than
movies
fine.
could have done it fine.
Yeah, the second movie was good, and the first and third were weak.
I didn't mind the first one so much, but
Yeah.
the
The
second
third
one,
Talking about?
Yeah. What's that?
What are we talking about?
The Hobbit.
Hobbit.
The Hobbit trilogy. I was talking about the scene where the two younger dwarves were trying to scare Bilbo, and they heard noises at night, and there's like, "Oh, there's orcs out there. There are like dozens of throat cutters." There'll be, and then Thorin gets mad. Do you think a night raid by orcs is a joke? Yeah. But I did the Berghoff map. Yep.
Only another 1300 XP.
It's getting there.
Get what at school things I get at level 3. I just want to be able to start inflicting worse shaking conditions.
I got to set it up so the numbers are more legible to me for the humanoids. Losing track of who's who. hard
Would
to
it
see
be
that on the
better
map.
than doing the one instead of where it just toggles on and off if you just kept it on the entire time?
Yeah, probably.
I think there's a way to make it large title.
Yeah, I'll look for that right now.
It's should be the one right above house rules.
Game combat token house rules. Right above it.
Yes.
The token. All right. Show effects. Show health. Auto skill to grid.
Yeah, it's the last one in that one.
Title hover. Tooltip title. Just title, right? Yeah, title. Okay. There we go. That should do it. Thank you.
Can you find it between all the wrinkles? Not even look at you as I just gear up.
Yes,
That
it does indeed make you look sexy. Can we move on?
Indeed, I would definitely bang you now. So if you have like 5 or 6 or maybe even 7-ish hours of daylight, you're probably going to still keep going, huh? Head north for a couple more hours or a few more hours at least? Or are you going to hunker down here around noon?
Well, we know this is a defensible position,
You do?
isn't it?
Yes, I can show you the map if you like. Recall. The old ruins of the Eaglewood Inn.
I guess it's really not all that defensible because I remember the walls were half supposedly crumbled.
Yeah, it's like a burned out shell of a building. The walls are only like 3-4 feet tall of stone. It was wood above where the stone foundations and stuff were, the mid wall. So it's all pretty much half walls.
I'm back. I'd had to log my plans real quick.
All right. This is about with what Lambert says, with about another half a day travel possible. One vote for move farther.
Nope, looks like we're moving.
But no. All right. So around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, as you're moving, but you're right about here-ish. I will set the scene with a visual. It's a dark, overcast day. The mist, the road cuts through the woods. There's a pervasive gloom hanging over the area. And you can hear the sounds of talking on the road up ahead. Human talking. Yeah, bugger you, Rennick. We shouldn't have went there in the first place. Well, what the hell else were we going to do? And then they hear you, and it stops.
Where precisely should you have not gone? Sorry, I could not help overhearing.
Well, as you guys are rounding the bend.
They round the bend, I walk into the bend. In the forest, it's like nukes.
That would explain the fog.
I can't comment because I'm fucking hiding.
You got half a dozen men. One looks like he was scouting a little bit ahead of the pack that were back there talking. And he says, "Oh, good day to you. I mean you no harm. Just good to meet you as well. In fact, I think we might know who you are. That's the one Renfro was talking about. You can tell by the gator there. He told us a story. I thought he was full of shit."
What'd he say?
He said you were good folk. Singing your...
Your assessment was at least half correct. Oh, speaking of which, where has Lambert gone? Oh, well, he shall be half full of shit soon.
These guys look like they might have been part of a military unit now that you get a good look at them. Their armor is like chain shirts. They've got all have similar composite long bows and long swords that look like at one point they were probably new and well made. Looking a little beat up now. In fact, all of these guys look like they've been living rough for a bit. Unshaven. They're all wrapped up in their cloaks like they haven't been warm for a while.
So where are you all coming from? Where are you going?
North. We were coming from up north. We're looking to head to Chiswell. Maybe put a little coin in our pocket before we take up the offer from the castellan at the keep.
What's the offer?
Well, we'll lay down our weapons and such. You're going to find out anyway, so I might as well be on the level with you. He puts his bow down and takes off his sword belt. Don't want to fight. I want to make that clear.
You don't have to put down your weapons so we don't have to fight, like...
Well, I don't know if you've been on these roads much.
Yeah.
Well, it's it can get pretty hairy pretty fast.
Yeah,
So
we just fought gnolls and orcs just yesterday.
I'm not surprised.
You were looking to perhaps gain some coin. Well, we are in need of resting for the evening, and I would be willingly pay you 10 gold pieces to help me guard the camp while my companions rest overnight.
You got to be kidding me. 10 gold pieces just to guard your camp? For 10 gold pieces, I'll build you a house.
Oh, suck your dick!
Nigga, I will suck your dick.
That is unnecessary. I do not require a domicile to exist.
Over the bag was like, oh, suck your dick!
Yeah, absolutely. We'll, where are you traveling to, if you don't mind me asking?
This old woman's house.
Oh, you don't want to go there, mate. You do not want to go there.
Yeah, we already killed her, and there's nothing should be there.
Oh, we just come from around there. It's bad.
What did you encounter?
Well, why don't we go where we're going and I'll walk and talk, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, let's go.
An efficient use of our time.
Bit of a tale to tell you.
See, also,
my name.
This is how it's supposed to work. We walk and we talk. It is similar to
you crop dust.
bells and moving and stuff like that. Yeah, I know you sometimes have to pause and either you're talking or you're walking, but this gentleman will show us how it's done.
My name's Rennick. These are the boys. This is Lauren, Waltz, Morg, Devis, and Jaith.
Very nice to meet you.
I don't recall your names, though
I
that
am,
Loudmouth Renfro may have told us.
I am Denver. This is Tamia, Olivia, and Old Salt.
And Lambert walks
is-
out of the woods.
And Lambert appears to have finished wiping, and here he is as well.
Okay, so he gathers up his gear and he doesn't like strap it back on. He's just kind of carrying it in his hands. And the men walk up and they kind of walk up in a formation, just the way they do it. It kind of looks like they're used to taking orders. And once somebody, maybe a little bit of a superior, comes into in the area, they tend to fall in line pretty quickly. So they come up in almost like a formation, and Rennick says, "Yeah, well, the old witch, she's not home. I don't think.
He's dead.
Bugger me. Well, so is our Lieutenant Seeger. She is a hard old cunt of a woman, nasty bitch. She went to go see the witch. Her moonblood stopped, and she was looking for a solution to that little problem that wouldn't cause her too much fuss. And while me and the boys were waiting back near the woods off the trail, she walks up near the house, and cat near the size of that old horse there jumps on her back and snaps her neck just like that. He's dead.
Is it a cat?
We heard tell one of the brothers had some sort of a mountain lion or a cougar or a leopard or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not much of an outdoors person, but that doesn't sound like a cat. Might be the same family.
Walt's here. Fancies himself a naturalist, and he says it was a moss leopard, a big one, and well, she was dead before she hit the ground, so if it weren't nothing for that, we weren't gonna stick around. He looks kind of shaken up by this. But yeah, well, what we all doing out in the woods, living rough. We fell on hard times.
Why living on the woods and whatnot?
Yeah, we haven't had too many options when we come up here and say we fell in with the wrong lot. This is our opportunity now, though, to move on and do better things. Now that we're not under Seeger's thumb.
See, those words are very disturbing to Lambert, so he's just gonna nonchalantly sense some fucking motive.
Yeah, definitely. He doesn't. I can roll.
Because it sounds like he was just said they were bandits.
That was the implication, yes.
And Lambert does not want to be guarded by bandits as he sleeps. Unfortunately, I don't have the message file.
Yeah, he's not trying to hide it. He's kind of confessing to you. So he says, well, we come up here before the heavy rains last, I don't know, 3-4 months back.
The standard adventuring bargaining thing. I'll give you 10 gold pieces. Well, that's more than I've earned in my entire life. Yeah, do you have change for a magical sword?
That's essentially it. Like, these guys, they look like they've been living like hand to mouth, scratching off the land for quite some time.
Change for a magical sword. It's worth 1,000. You have 900. I just told you that 10 gold is more than I've seen my whole fucking life. What are you talking about? Oh, I'm afraid.
He says, yeah, we've been working the roads.
Well, that is an unfortunate circumstance indeed. Hopefully your fortunes will turn around with this first bit of honest pay here.
I believe it would. You know, I think it's exactly, well, it's more than I could ever have hoped for. We were hoping to live rough for the next 3-4 weeks, and then go and turn ourselves into the castellan at the keep and take him up on his offer. His offer is, if anyone who's been in a situation like ours turns themselves in and he wants to make a change, he's got work for us at a keep in the mountains. A year, food and board, and then a new start.
There's certainly worse ways to make a living.
We came here under difficult circumstances. We were stationed in Monmurg. One of the Sea Prince's holdouts got conscripted by the Brotherhood, and we were a scouting unit. And we heard tell that we would be moving on West Keep in the swamps there. We didn't want to die of a sickness in a bloody bog, shitting ourselves to death. So, as a group, Siga said she'd heard of a quiet place to the south. We made our way through Hall Bridges and up through here, and fell in with a sad lot.
Are you currently under any kind of conscription as far as wanted by any particular law officers in the area?
Was the Castellan at the keep,
Castellan.
but he's offered an amnesty of sorts if we turn ourselves in. The thing is, we go to the keep right now, but we haven't got the money to pay for our lodging for the next month.
And how much would that cost for you to pay for your lodging connection?
Well, we once a week or so, a couple of the men, if we've brought down a deer or something like that, we'll go to the keep under the story that we're hunters, and we'll sell the animal and stay overnight and have a night in a bed. So it's a fair price. It's about 5 or so silver a day.
Well, that sounds like a good idea. Why don't you boys go hunting and I'll cook something real nice?
All right, we can do that. We can also we could walk to get you closer to where you want to be. You say you going to the witch's house? Are you sure?
Yes. We won't require you to accompany us there. However, it might be prudent to retain your services while we're on the road.
Oh, absolutely. I knew Renfrew was right about you. I'm glad he talked Sigur out of doing what she wanted to do. She wanted to rob you in your sleep that night. And
Yes, that probably would have ended up with all of you dead.
more than likely not. More than likely, yes. We're glad that Renfrew warned us away. I always thought he was a bit of a loudmouth myself, but seems he does have his uses. Shall we?
Lambert's just going to go to Old Bill and check up on all the loot we've gotten from the recent bodies we've killed. Yep,
for sure.
Can't wait. Just subtly showing that, yes, we have murdered a lot of things in the last couple of days. We haven't been able to sell off.
Yeah, and these guys, they do look contrite, and they look like this isn't what they came here for, but it's kind of what they fell into. And Rennick does most of the talking. The other ones are kind of quiet. So you don't know if there's a bad one amongst them, but Rennick seems okay.
Well, Lambert's still gonna have his own party to also keep watch, because fucking.
Oh, well, I'm planning on still keeping watch overnight. I just figured I would have 2 or 3 of them at a time keep watch with me. 2 probably, since there's about 6 of them. So we'll split it in 3 watches. I mean, I don't need to sleep, so
yeah.
So I can stay up with them, and basically I can sound an alert. I'll stay far enough away from them, and watch over them guarding the place.
Yeah, and Olivia can be with you too to protect you.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it would be better to have more eyes watching, and also these guys seem like they have fallen on hard times, and Denver is thinking that they could be good mercenaries for us to hire while we're on the road, so you guys don't have to spend as many of your resources when we get attacked by orcs in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Plus, they have decent gear, and if they get killed, well, we get some decent gear.
They do have some decent gear. They've got now that you look it over, they have a chain shirt, composite longbow, +1 strength rating, dagger, longsword. They've thrown away their saps. Let's get rid of those.
Yeah,
So
they've
they
got
threw away
decent-
their
they've got
non-lethal.
decent weaponry. They're well armed. They spent their money in the right place,
Oh, this is money from their military unit.
Yeah.
And you notice that Rennick also carries like a little pouch off to the side. And if anyone does a sneaky detect magic, there is a slight detect magic on that too. I think it's
Honestly, they didn't
conjuration.
look like they would have that much shit, so I would not have, at least. So I know none of this.
It looks like a first aid kit kind of thing.
Yeah, Tamia, both of us are not really greedy people, and we have also no interest in metal weapons or anything like that. So she's only focused on like trying to get them to kind of like loosen up, like throw in the shit, like I'll cook you something real nice, like very.
They appreciate that.
Right, yeah, if we can get them to hunt for us too and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Retainers. I mean, hey, having retainers is a good thing. I know we're not used to having retainers in this edition, but in Greyhawk there are retainers.
And
Rand
these
or
guys,
Perkins used to them. He's just not trusting these ones.
yeah, these guys know their
Well,
way around
Lambert
too.
doesn't trust anybody. Number
They've been
one,
traveling these.
he's a fucking cult leader, so I don't trust him. So
Boo! Wrong. He's not a cult leader. He was a cult
Yes, he is.
icon, idol. His kid might be a cult leader. Next time we see him.
Anything you want to ask these guys in particular, or find out, or any information that you might, any dots you want to connect, or anything like that? These guys might know.
Notes. Where's my notes?
Oh,
Can't trade out for an old, newer model.
Oh, I see. Like, you're allowed to fool around, but like, I have to be loyal. Typical male bullshit.
No, he's just worried about being completely traded out for the newer models. I will bring up the name Feral. Theral.
Heard of that one? Heard of that one? Have you?
Yeah, right before we killed Lavinia.
Yeah, that's sort of who we were kicking up to.
Does she do any magic of the dark undead type called necromancy?
Lavinia?
No, Theral.
Oh, it's a he, mate. I've never seen him. I've never even been to their camp or it's an old fort in the swamp up north. Siga used to go there once a month, and I suppose that's how she got in her lady trouble. She would talk about the leader there, big brute named by the name of Krozak, and Krozak used to talk about Theral. Dark skinned, silver haired elf. Purple eyed.
Well, we found Lavinia with some undead that does not seem like she would have been strong enough to cast. So we're wondering where she would have gotten the spell scrolls or implements to get them.
Don't know about that, but word is he's got a penchant for spiders. So
what color skin does that person have again?
It's just said dark. I've never seen them. I've never even been to their they call it a moat house, old moat house. It's ruined. Sega would flash the signal from the road, and a couple of their boys would come and pick him up in a small boat. Pick her up in a small boat. She'd
Please,
go there
someone.
once a month. With we didn't really have much to kick up, to be truthful. Mostly just dried meat and whatever we could salvage of food. We only ever did rob one merchant, and it turned out that by the end we were just walking him to the keep. He had a way, fat man.
Oh,
I don't. It's hard to describe. We talked to him and we kind of just get lost. And we wound up not taking anything from him. We could have. I mean, a couple Northmen with him, but I don't reckon they'd have been much of a problem. But anyways, stories. One bad story after the other.
I have nothing to roll to know that is a dark elf who likes sloth. I do not have anything to give me that knowledge.
Any
Oh well, history. I don't know. Would
any
history
knowledge
help?
of what signal she gave?
What's that?
Any knowledge of what signal she gave?
Oh yeah. She would.
Gray sister.
She had we had a bullseye lantern buried by the road. We'd light it up and full flashes.
Quick, slow,
It's-
what?
Just one after the other. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I declare the war.
We could show you if you're ever in the area of the keep or we're around. It's not hard to find. The road is the road east of the or northeast of the keep is washed out. And they've got an area on the far side of it. A big rock. It's hard to miss if you know what you're looking for. Kind of like the path to the Vineyards. We can show you that as well. It's hard to find, but once you're on it, you can't get lost. Warn you once again. You're probably a different sort than us. With maybe some spells and stuff but bloody hell, Sega was the toughest amongst us, and it had her dead before she hit the ground. It reminded me of when I was a lad. I worked on a farm, and we had this old barn cat. And there was a squirrel looking to get to a tree. It was on a fence post, and it was chattering at the cat, and the cat was just pretending like it didn't care at all. As soon as that squirrel got far enough away from the fence post between the tree and the cat was on it, had its neck snapped before it even knew what happened. It reminded me of that.
It does sound like a terrible thing to witness.
You see things.
After this one burnt some orcs to death yesterday.
Well, those buggers have been running us ragged, trying to hide from them. Well, that's good. It's good. You want to stay away from the keep to the north then? There's more and more of them. I'm kind of surprised they strayed this far south, but they're probably looking for new takes. It's so there's an old valley. Seems to be a bunch of different humanoids gathering. Everything from bugbears to orcs. It looks like they're casting the net a little wider to this far to the west.
I'm amazed if you'll live that long.
Don't worry, you won't live that long.
That's why you hear about it. Because you don't keep that in your head.
Did you take down another group like us? Is that where you got the name Thurl from?
Oh no, we got it from Lavinia right before we murdered her.
Ah.
I mean, just brought justice to her.
I
It's
see.
all in the terms you use.
I was far too busy murdering her children to murder her.
Well, there was a hard lot, so it's good to be
Really?
traveling with you instead of trying any funny business. So it's good to meet you. Good to meet you indeed. Oh, definitely. We will.
You don't want to be
Actually-
downwind of him.
Actually, Lorne and Morg, if you guys want to go out and do a standard, yeah. And he says, "Well, just because I'm talking to you doesn't mean I'm in charge of this lot. But we're kind of all in it together. So,
No, I believe the fact that I'm paying you means that I'm in charge of this lot. He gives
Right,
a
right,
slight wry smile.
good. All right then. You heard the man, Lorne and Morg, standard scout.
But
And then-
you do, of course, play to your own specialties. Until I get to know you, I won't know what they are.
We're just a brigade of archers, really. Just a squad of archers, not a brigade. Part of a brigade. but-
Perhaps you could teach Old Salt the proper form for archery. He seems to think my form is off.
Except a floating pile of air.
All right, so the fun goes on for the rest of the day. You guys maybe walk a little bit, walk a few hours north. You get to about here on the map, and the gloom is now pervasive, and they're like, bloody hell, won't this fog ever lift, and that kind of stuff. And yeah, we're getting to rest time now. So Waltz is standing next to like an old tree, and in the face of the tree, you can see Lavinia's mark scratched in it, and he kind of parts the trees a little bit, parts the bushes, and it looks like it was just laid out to look like it was like a full bramble, but you could just kind of like pull it aside. He says, "That's the witch's path there. It's hard to follow for the first bit, but we'll make sure you keep on your trail. And the last mile or so, you can't miss. But yeah, if you want us to set camp for you and have a hunt and maybe bring down something bigger than a rabbit."
That sounds like a good plan.
All right, we got 4 on that, and myself and Devis will set your camp for you. You need a latrine, Doug?
I'll find a spot. I'll find a spot to watch from.
Okay. So they set up a camp. They're doing a little slit trench latrine for
Yes,
privacy
if you
and
could
stuff.
please build a latrine and roll Old Salt into it.
And they set up a couple campfires. Nice little defensive area. They've got little woodsy tricks that they do. And let's see here.
I've just seen the blue residue afterwards.
And they the 4 men come back, and they've brought down a small boar. Maybe about a 40-pounder.
You're the only whore here.
And they they loosen up considerably. They're telling jokes, and this seems like maybe the best couple hours they've had in a while. So they're hanging out.
Let Mama cook them up a good meal.
Now I got those biscuits.
So as you're, if you share with them, they're delighted, and they dress the boar and get it cooked up and stuff like that for you, or let you do it if you're better at it than they are.
I'm better at it.
All right, even better. And Reddick sits down next to Denver, and he says, "Old Seeger, she was a bit of a twat, but she left a valuable up by the witch's hut. She had a magic crossbow that she was always bragging on. She said she could take the eye of a hawk from 100 yards with it. And she was a fair shot, but she wasn't that good. But it was a nice crossbow. So as far as I know, unless the leopard eats crossbows, probably be laying out. Might be worth looking into."
Indeed. Thank you for that bit of information. I appreciate the fact that all of you have recently lived what some would consider a dishonest life, that you seem to be being very honest with us. Your candor is appreciated.
Wow. I figured it was the best way to get off on a good foot with you.
Indeed.
And we do appreciate you giving us a chance.
Yes.
So let's change the armed men from neutral to friendly.
Nice. Oot. Aye.
You don't control my life.
I pay them good money. I want a show.
Whoa! And you don't control my life neither.
You thought the bandit. You thought the bandit was
I don't pay him for a show. I pay him for a watch. I pay them to watch. So I'm going to pay two of them to watch the two of you. They will have to earn every copper of that. Keep your eyes wide open. Clockwork Orange, these bastards.
You have to see that movie. That's their job.
All right, so the night passes uneventfully. Armed camp. Everything cordoned off, big fire going, stuff like that. Nothing disturbs you. You can craft away or do whatever else you want to do.
Yeah, Olivia, to me, is gonna cook, and then she's going straight to bed.
I'm just playing defense with Old Salt, keeping him away from adding his seasonings.
It's already cooked and done. He can add season to his own stuff.
Yeah, and all of these guys are extremely thankful to you. They come up and, do a little half bow and say how good it was and appreciate it. And
Stop.
get out of here, you darn brigands.
I love cooking. And it looks like you guys haven't a good meal in a while, so, I don't mind.
Well, you're quite good at it. Quite good indeed.
Well, I hope so.
They, They know a little bit about like the region and the geography and stuff like that. If you have any questions or anything like that. As far as the bandits operation, he's got like 2 or 3 roving bands like this who kind of travel the area. Some further south, like Ganaway, and a couple outside of Hall Bridges.
We got any secret passes over the river?
Yeah, well, they get the signal to call the boat.
Well, that's only at the keep, I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
So they want to get to Ganaway, they still either have to go to the keep or cross the bridge down there.
yeah. There's no secret path. It's just that bridge is open. There's nothing. Everybody's kind of independent, and then they kick up to the bandits at the moat house. But like he says mostly all they've done was just gather food for them. They tried to rob one guy and they sucked at it. But they do know where the valley, where the orcs and the bugbears and such is in general location. It's they say that the road goes past Letted Keep for about say 5, 6, 7 miles, and when it stops, if you head pretty much due north and you head towards the mountains, there's a couple large ravines, and it's in one of them. They've heard stories about this place. It was an old quarry that the dwarves used to dig the stone for Letted Keep. Among other things, there's stories that it was like an old adventuring site. At one point, there was caverns and stuff like that to explore, and there was talk of an old temple. There's it had nothing specific, just bandit stories, that kind of stuff. They say though for sure that there is 100% a knoll camp south of the Lewin River on the other side,
Excuse me.
across from the keep. That they're holed up in some kind of like outdoor temple. Around it, they've got some kind of reverence to it. They've never seen the temple. They've never been close. They don't want to fight a dozen gnolls. But there's a pack of gnolls up there that the people of Letted Keep don't seem to be able to do anything about. Otherwise, they probably would have. He says that the keep is stout stone, and as far as you can tell, it's about the best defended place in the whole region. But he says a little short on manpower from what he can tell. But it's not his place to make judgment. The Castellan might have resources squirreled away that they don't know about. He says that was part of their deal with the bandits. They would pass themselves off as hunters and travelers, and go and spend a couple nights and learn what they could about the place and sell what they could, what they didn't need. He doesn't know for sure whether the bandits at the moat house have a connection with the humanoids in the valley. But he imagines that there's probably some sort of commerce going on, because every once in a while, one of their band will be asked to trade something at the keep that, well, for some reason, somebody couldn't get into the keep for. So, but in general, he tries to tell you as much as he can. But he's an underling. They only know so much.
Andrew will keep them talking all night quietly, sort of thing. Just basically, and not him specifically, but like I said, I'll do like 3 watches with them, so like
Okay.
2 people at a time on watches with me.
Alrighty. Yeah, and the night.
That way they get their rest too.
Okay, cool. And the night passes. If there's anything that you guys want to do over the course of, because you've got a few free hours now that you don't have to make your camp and stuff like that. It was around 5 o'clock. You don't have to go to bed till like 8, 9, 10, something like that. So
Mia went to bed early. She was tired.
wiped out, no doubt.
I mean, she's got knocked down to critical like 2 times in one day.
Yeah, these guys they don't have a tent, but they set themselves up like bushcraft. They're pretty handy at seeing themselves comfortable while living rough.
Yeah, I think I'm getting just tired myself, y'all.
I started out that way.
So with that, I'll give you the hook for the next session, which won't be in 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks after that because Stratton's getting his eye fixed up. Yeah, getting his eye fixed up again, and we hope that goes well.
Yeah.
It'll be a month.
So whether you take these guys with you or not, I'll give you the description. And after approximately 1/4 of a mile, the attempts to disguise the trail abate, and it widens into a proper footpath that is trodden regularly. It continues through thick brush and undulating hills for about another mile before the forest clears somewhat. On a shelf between the 2 rock wall slopes stands a well-made rectangular wooden house with a gabled roof. A sturdy wooden door and a window adorn the front of the structure just beyond a porch with a pair of steps running the full length. A fieldstone chimney can be seen poking over the top of the roof. The roof overhangs the porch to provide protection from the elements. And from where you are, you can see that there's a dagger dug into the door, like at about eye level, and it looks like there's a piece of paper on it. And we'll leave it at that. I will give you a quick peek at the map.
Just a little peek.
Just a little peek. There you go. Something like that.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
It's so small, and she had so many sons.
Yes.
No wonder they moved to that fort.
All right, and good game, guys. And I
Thank you very
will.
much for running.
Yep.
We will. We'll see you in the next while. Definitely.
Alright, guys. Have a good night.